Masandawana, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us your comments and stand a chance to win prizes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exceptional episode of the Pitchside Podcast. Until someone I think it's him.
Yeah.
Okay. Last time really together or shabile ka pina or bule ka something.
Hey, shira di clip yo.
Why go bula
If ela ke le boditse gore batho tsoa bafana ba ga ke.
O chill.
Ke le boditsa ke.
Eh. Hustle tswile jona gore shapa ka efeng today.
Today?
Yeah.
Ay, oh, iyo, oh, ay, ya nyuga lendle, sanyameze, Sundowns, oh, ay, ya nyuga lendle, sanyameze, Sundowns, oh, ay, oh, iyo, oh, ay, oh.
Asankara bal track ba ke ro.
Haroba, dance ya ba roba.
Ke ba le ke mogala be.
I know the thing.
Dangerous Barata. Masandawana ka ufela ka buyelo Masandawana.
Danko. Gents, we're coming back from a PSL game against Durban City, 3-1 win. When we spoke previously, Uchilo, it's coming, this thing. We just need to be patient with it.
Leave these people.
Yeah.
Leave these people.
Yeah.
But I think also it helped us to have that little bit of a shaking because it reminded us of who we are. And I saw even the more you do good work, it's very easy for you to be complacent, but when you have people who love and are passionate, they shook the tree a bit, and I could see that the tempo, even the tempo of the way we play, even the way the angles was proper, the runs. You saw the run that we always talk about Tesh. He always gets that run, and I'm happy he scored.
Yeah,
it was no. Back.
Yeah. Sorry. The positive is we continue to win football matches.
Yeah.
And the positive is we're trying by all means to play our football game in which we know that we use the ball a lot. The positive is we still trying to get, to find our new combination right. And the positive is within that, we don't forget that we need to win football matches. We need to score goals. What I like about this period of the season is, Sugar, you're right. We managed to reflect and try to do certain things differently from what we did last season. Of course, with the personnel that we have now, it's always the case that how me and Sugar used to play midfielders. When I will play with River or let's say Shiga, I will play differently because of the personnel, and that sometimes can change how the rest of the team could play because midfielders are the dictators of the game in the team. Sundowns. So, what excites me is the fact that we still ride on the course of saying we win football matches. We're getting points as much as possible earlier in the season because it will be vital that we get these points. Coming the second round of the season, I foresee this thing opening up and it will be clear who is going to the podium.
Yeah.
Obvious. Obvious.
Hey, Unyaka podium.
Obvious.
Of course.
Obvious.
Gents, our reaction to going down 1-0, where it was a game where we were in control of it, we had possession, we were really threatening, but then we conceded a goal. But the heads didn't drop then. It seems like the guys worked that much harder and scored as well within 3-4 minutes of conceding that goal.
I think, like I said, that there was a moment to of a shaking. I don't think I'm open for correction. I don't remember this season we going down first.
No,
we've never conceded first.
Yeah.
So I think that moment when we conceded first, there was a trigger.
Yes.
Where the boys understood. You know what? We cannot go to halftime a goal down.
Yeah.
One, because we're in a process of regaining match fitness, and we don't want to then have to dig deep. Whereas we were supposed to be rotating, because you can see how the coach now is trying to rebalance the team in terms of personnel. So you need to know that by the time someone else is given a chance, they don't have to dig deeper. Instead, they should just maintain or elevate so that we get the result we want. So going down, I think that's where I saw that the boys, something triggered, and they got their mojo back.
I call that a championship mentality.
Yes.
Where you refuse to win regardless of who you're playing against. So I look at the boys and the faces, and you're right. They didn't look like they are dropping their heads simply because they knew that they are in control. You know, a league match is different to any other competition, because in a league match there's certain things you can drop the match as long as you can, but within that you know that if you get a goal, you're still right in course in winning the match. But I was happy to see the individuals in that, knowing they very well that we are goal down, we are not losing the match. We can easily come back and equalize. And that is a positive that I say in the beginning, that this is a team that, of course, we're trying to get new combination and building the confidence again. But what I like about this match, that the previous match, is the fact that the resilience is still there to say we, regardless of where we're playing and how we're playing,
we are
Mamelodi Sundowns, and that is something that should be there, and be there in their system, to know that they are Mamelodi Sundowns regardless of where they're playing in the country. And it was nice to see the response, because 100%. Big teams have to respond.
100%.
And I love the fact that they showed that they are defending champions. And with that, those are the matches that I always say, when you win them, because they are difficult,
100%.
you feel in that form of going to the podium.
I've heard you guys say this many a time also, the importance of winning your home games. We are now 18 home games unbeaten. And this momentum is important, because I guess if you win at home, you are putting the points on the scoreboard.
Yeah. I will use Sugar's words.
Yeah.
We made Pretoria our fortress.
Yeah.
Where in whatever or whoever is coming, we must know that they can't beat us there.
Yes.
And the teams, when they think of Pretoria, they must think twice.
Yeah.
And players, when they think of coming to Pretoria, they must think twice. And simply because the boys have made it difficult to play against them there. And it's what, as a team, you must do to make sure that the opposition that didn't get it easier. You know, I'm sure they were mad at the fact that they had to chase the game at home.
100%.
And it should be the mentality to say, no, you don't have to hit our back of the net, our net at home. You can hit it anywhere, but not at home. And it should be something that they build on. And if you remember, during our time, we used to say zero behind, because we didn't want anybody to feel like, at least we scored in Loftus or in Lucas. No, we didn't want you to even think of that. Maybe we got a Tapala high one, but it wasn't something that we will be comfortable with that. You know, so I think I'm happy with the response. I'm happy with how these boys are taking this team going forward.
Sugar, Iggy can't stay off the scoring, eh?
Oh, para number 13.
What else are you gonna say?
Number 13.
Yeah.
No, I'm really, really happy, and I can tell you, if there's one person who done that number that is exceptionally proud, it should be Mambush.
Yeah.
Having to see someone who's got that drive and hunger of scoring goals, and also representing the number that you played with, it's such a wonderful feeling. So, Iggy, Fanak.
Yeah.
No.
I respect players like Iggy and Ndata Neves, where you know that you're doing well in the season, and players knows when they have good season, and when you are not even in a conversation for player of the year or player of the year, and that can be a little bit demoralizing to know that, or sometimes you feel like they don't appreciate a lot of work that you are doing as a striker. But to see him doing it yet again in a different season, that tells you then that this is a different breed of a player. And he strive on excellence, not the rewards, because men give rewards. He knows that he can reward himself by making sure that he gives good performances and putting himself in a position to always better what he has given us in the last season. And we had a privilege of speaking to the man, and you can tell that he's got any business of individualizing this. He's either wants to assist or score, and he sometimes can be too generous. Sugar would tell you about the strikers that we used to say bonus, and sometimes they want to pass each other in the box. We want to see the back of the net. And Iggy is one of those players who he's just a team player. You want to have such a player in your team where when he's not in a good position to score, he want to give another one to score. And for the fact that he continued to score these goals, and even the next match he's still striving as if he has never scored before. This is a trait of a good striker, 100%. Somebody who you will need in any coach.
We also saw an amazing counter press taking place where Salles went and fought for that ball to release Letlaku, who then releases Iggy to score again, and as well just an overall great game for Salles, who has come into shape consistently, keeping going. Let's go safe.
I don't trust goalkeepers.
Trust the keeper.
What you just mentioned is it's very, very important. As our team, how we play, because we are a big team, we want to press a little bit higher, because the benefits are when you win the ball as high as that on the field, you score. And so that helped in that goal. It's 100%. Evident. And I'm sure the boys, if they were lacking confidence in some moments, to press a little bit higher, because that moment comes with confidence when sometimes you set traps and then you're like, Sugar, he's going to turn to his right. On the match, he turns to his left and he breaks that whole press. Sometimes you feel like they look dangerous when they bypass the press. But once you get him, when you caught him, then you stand a chance of scoring, and those are the the rewards of pressing a little bit higher. And I'm sure the boys will feel comfortable and confident to say we must go again in the next match to do the good things.
And that what you're saying, Neves, about the press that comes from Salles, it's not something new. It's what has always been happening. We had a Pacey who would steal from the midfield and then.
Remember the Dean Femen time?
You remember?
Yeah.
We had a Kama who used to just that's your duty, because any team, the moment you win the ball and you're facing there, it's very easy for you to relax, because you're worried about the people you
in
see
front of you.
But Salles comes from behind and steals it immediately. Just that effort. Run, take 2 steps. 2 steps makes that 1 second. If you delay 1 second, you've disturbed the whole system. So him being able to press, and also the intelligence of �𝐴𝐺𝐿𝐴, not to run with it. At his age, you'd think he would want to run with it, but he's got that pass.
He's got a pass.
It's also amazing Kumbona, because he's also being used in a slightly different role. He's not hugging the line; he's playing inside, in between.
You know what's funny?
I
think we touched on it in previous seasons when we say footballers grows with playing football.
That's where you get your experience.
Your oldest 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐿𝐴 of last season, he was gonna run with that ball. And he wasn't gonna pick at that moment. But because he played so many matches now, he understands the role. Now he's starting to understand where he is in terms of the spaces on the field. He knows that the ball is much quicker than him. When you run with the ball, when you pass it, the ball will always be quicker. And I think with that pass, with the weight of the pass, we can easily say, of course, he's going to the right person who doesn't miss a lot. He will score. But there's a player that I want you to talk about. Marcelo Allende.
Oh man, what a machine, workhorse. Does all the dirty work. It's one of those players and positions that don't get the flowers they deserve.
He's been our best player in the last 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
That money,
our best
for every season he's
Best
been at
midfielder.
Sundowns, a trophy, a league 2 goals minimum.
And there's so many
the
things.
number, the amount of kilometers that he,
He clock.
and the number of touches that he has, and
That
how-
guy
how
gave us
important-
balance, sugar. You see, when you see a player that can play 1 touch, 2 touch, 1 touch, they are expensive and they are very rare. And Marcelo brings you that, where he doesn't run with the ball a lot. No, he just know when to pass it where and
One touch, two
one
touch.
touch sometimes.
3 touch by
Yeah.
mistake.
Oh man. And to see him scoring, okay, we don't see him a lot scoring, but I was excited, more excited than I'm sure he was, because I know how difficult it can be to play in a midfield of Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
Because in a Mamelodi Sundowns midfielder, you play not only with the talent,
Yes.
you play with the weight consistency. And when you have that, you will be set above the rest.
Yeah.
And Marcelo, that what he brings in that
Yeah.
midfielder. Honest performer. He will be on the ball. When he's not in the game, you'll easily see. He reminds me of this guy. He will say, no, today, because I don't feel you today. He used to say that a lot to me. And it's because he has done so many good things, and you'll notice when you are his teammate, because when he's not his day, you'll easily tell that
100%.
he can't miss that pass. That's not Marcelo's level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
We also saw the return of Modao, which I think is
You're gonna
great for
love
the
him.
team. Yeah.
I like the
The brotherhood.
Yeah, no, it's always been there. I don't know. I think I must try and play right back also now.
Which level?
No, it was so nice to see him back in the starting lineup again. He came in as a sub, but having him back, it's a booster not only for us but also for the national team.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully he gets ready in time that maybe the coach would also consider him, because we already know the challenges we're currently having in the national team at right back. We've got a couple of injuries there, so it's good to have him back. He gives that balance. You can see that he's not even opponents don't want to go there.
No.
And he's got that element of play. It was a play that he had at just next to our goal.
Yeah.
He plays 1-2, comes out, and then you could see then he starts doing that jog of his like Malak.
No. He's something else.
He's
No, I don't think there's any winger who wants to play against him.
I've heard a winger say, I don't want to play against Sailor because utrita ngarongwana. Ungela bolo ngarongwana. Uthuraki musile na man how
He's actually quick and strong on the ball. In duels, he wins duels.
Colors at avocado. Nama avocado.
Yeah, no, he's
So
strong.
no,
He's strong.
no, he's a big boy.
Amazing.
What I like about him as a player is the level of discipline in how he plays his game. You know that he never takes any moment for granted. You see him, whether we winning, we won the goal, but he just want to play the same with level of intensity. He's that kind of a player who always wants to impose himself, and you must feel his presence as a fullback. And it goes back to your talk, the right back in our history. They've got this brotherhood that you got to love and marvel, because
all the time.
they know how to share moments. They know how to share, of course, with Sticky. Comes with the experience of having the late Nqonqa, pushing him in that level. But I love the brotherhood more than anything.
100%.
The fact that they understand that when they win, the team wins. So all of them, they have to contribute to the success of the team. And
100%.
players, when they do that, they give me joy. Yeah.
Ronza comes up with the penalty save, proving once again the quality.
Mara,
that
why
he
get
is.
some connect, Mara?
Keeper man by
Why save that well, Mara?
No, man, is it that now I want to try myself. No,
Sugar
one believe.
that boy was safe.
No one believe.
And I save him more high feel like
No one believe.
Yeah, I remember there was a meme in on AFCON when they said if you want, there was a problem with our electricity. They said if you want any problem to solve,
Ronza will solve this.
any relationship, he come.
Okay.
I mustn't speak about relationship because I'll trigger.
No, Ronza is unbelievable. It's a joy to have him in Mamelodi Sundowns, and his maturity also, and being able to always rise up. Imagine we're going into close to half time and the opposition get a penalty and we're leading 2-1. To go into half time when it's 2-2, it's not going to be easy to come out, because now you must dig deep again. So if it also changes the whole plan of the technical team to say maybe wanted to rest some few players within the next 10 minutes in the second half. But Ronza comes up with a save. It allows everything to continue to flow as planned, and the process is maintained. So that's
what they say in a team, a championship team. Every department have to play their role. And when you have a goalkeeper, Ronza's caliber, you almost go into the podium simply because he will save you in matches that are difficult. Is that your ladybug?
No, it's not a ladybug.
Better to you.
It's really, man.
Hey, but what I was saying is, you got to love how the team is playing in every department, and it's evident that, these difficult matches that we play, we might go all the way and win the league. Podium.
Skipper, you're the only man I know who's so comfortable to speak about the relationships. Relationship ditata, Skipper. Lermona le smile and how easy.
Well, Shibari.
Yeah, Mona. Skipper would like our trigger. Hey, it's undefendable. You can't even cover him with that one.
I apologize, brothers. I apologize. For how many days?
3 weeks.
Kaka!
I never hoot.
How you doing, brother?
Tembazwana is in the building.
Skipper Sakaskai Temba. Skipper Sakaskai. I already told them on camera that you owe me a jersey and you don't want to give me your jersey. Ufila joa. Ngaswava ngevele nawe.
Gents, we're going to play against Golden Arrows in our next game. What are we doing differently?
Nothing,
really.
Win the game.
Let's win
Score the goal. The only thing that we'll do is 0 behind.
Yeah, because the last game was a 1-1 draw, and also I think that one had a little bit more emotions in it because Coach Mangoba had just gone across and so
he had
forth.
Our book.
Yeah. You know the book. You know the story about the book.
He had our password for the laptop.
Yeah.
He unlocked our tablet.
We've been through it.
Yeah. He had the whole book.
Rulani.
Yeah.
It's got the book,
Yeah. So now we've changed the book. The syllabus has changed now.
Yeah. So I think we can't change anything. It's just a match that we need to honor, like any other match, like the match against Devon City.
Yes.
Like a match against
total professionalism.
Total professionalism. And I did mention that in a big team, consistency is key. And I did mention the individuals that are coming into play now with a lot of confidence. And you got to always try to be that team that always wants to go for a kill. And I've got no doubt I can't fault them in any way possible, because I've seen how professional they are in when they approach these matches, and they know the importance of winning because it is so addictive. And once you test it,
for me, it's this going into this game is the first game that I'm going with utmost confidence after the performance of
Devon City.
This is where I can sit and what shall I game?
Now
I have names. This time, let's give me so right to go.
I'll tell you off air. One of the poets said it.
All right.
Gentlemen, we do have some comments that have come in off the YouTube page, and these comments are powered by Huawei. The first one is from Utobaya Maluzi. Says, thank you guys. This podcast has improved the team. I hope players also listen to the podcast. Keep up the good work. Sundowns played proper and effective football. Cardoso game plan was spot on against Durban City. We are happy with the performance and the results.
I must say, we also happy with the performance and the results as well.
Yeah. Another one here from Sipo Setu. He says, I'm a Pirates fan and Sundowns has been winning the league in tough positions. As things stand, if they win, then they will prove they are the champions and know how to do this thing. But I'm rooting for my team to win the league, though, although I know Sundowns will be difficult to beat.
Bagania, we will go to the podium at the end of the season.
𝐻𝐴𝐺𝐿 says, how we start is important, but how we develop and eventually finish is even more important. It's still early days. Let's trust the process.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
The process is always important in the Daneves when you look at how our team always do things. Because the hectic schedule is still coming.
Yes.
And you don't want to hit the ground running early and then you burn out when the season go to the end. That's where, you must go to the finish line, as 100%. They always put it. Yeah. And I always use my experience as a 17-year-old when I joined Black Leopards that in the preseason we'll be super fit.
Yes.
And as the matches prolong, second round of the season we used to struggle. It's because we were fit early. And that can be a problem. Now football has gone to being science. And that science has taught us a lot that you need to maintain this fitness. You can't. We told you the other day that you can't go to the gym and hit 50 reps and you think you'll be.
No, takes time.
It takes time. This it comes with the process that the guy is speaking about.
Amazing, Masanda. I want to stand a chance to win yourself this Nova 13 cell phone here. All you have to do is make sure that you are subscribed. Hello. This simple question.
Hello, Betway. Trophy na ready mo.
Leave polish.
Trophies are here.
Marcelo, one of the TV broadcasters, Tommy, come and see. Do you see here? Tell me what is there? That only Mamelodi Sundowns.
All you have to do, remember, Masanda wanted to win yourself a Nova 13 is answer this simple question. The first time we played in Champions League, who was the team we played against? Leave us your comments and answers below and make sure you leave an email address so that we can get in touch with you. We'll be giving away one of these every month. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us your comments. We are
Masanda Wana forever.